Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Today we're going over direct film transfer pressing. This is not transfers alone. This is us printing transfers on the t-shirts that you provide us. Not to be confused with another product that we have on our website where we send you the transfers and you put them on. So today we're going to go over how to predict a due date for your garment, how to get prices really quick off the website. Also this new product, what we're calling direct film pressing 2.0 on the website, no longer has you filling out a worksheet. You're going to fill out all these details on the web page, add it to the cart, upload, move on. Time is money. So happy watching. Thanks for shopping. Let us know if you have any questions. Go to the bottom of any of the pages on our website. There's contact information down there. Thank you very much. Talk to you guys soon. All right, so what's really new here with digital garment printing and pressing ordering on Supreme Screen Service is, first of all, the date predictor here. So based on this calendar choice, this calendar picker here, if you click in this little box, it brings up a calendar, and this will give you the option to tell us what day we'll have the shirts at our facility. So say, for example, it's Tuesday and the shirt's going to be there Thursday. Generally, that's the time it takes to get the shirts from a supplier to us. And remember, if you are using Sanmar, you can use what's called PSST, packed separately, shipped together. You can have that added to your account so that there's no shipping from you to us when using Sanmar. No cost whatsoever. Even if you have 5-6 shirts, there's just no cost. So usually takes 2 days for us to get the garments. Now, based on you choosing that option of, for example, shown here, April 3rd, your job will be done on April 9th. Well, if that's not enough time, you can choose the rush option, and that will expedite the job by 2 days, giving you a 3-day turnaround time. Weekends are not included in our production time, as it isn't industry. That's how it is in the art industry. Weekends are generally not included. All right, so as far as producing a quote for your job, which this isn't really necessary, this time indicator, if you're just trying to get an estimate for your job, all you'll simply do over here is, let's say you have a left chest and a full back print. And let's say you have, I don't know, let's say 45 garments. There's your price. So if you're just trying to figure out cost, the fast calculator is there. If you are in the process of placing an order, you'll have your choices here. You'll upload your art file for every location that you have added. So as I populate locations to print, you'll see those uploads being added here. Now, when you go to add, for example, I'll just have one uploader here. What we're looking for your DTF, for digital direct-to-film transfer printing, is, let me go to the right place. I have a file here somewhere ready to go. Maybe not. Yeah, here it is. All right. So when you upload your art file, we want to make sure that it's the size that you wanted printed on the garment. Now, if you're not sure about this, we do have this imprint size chart option here that you can check to see what some recommended print sizes are. But what I really recommend is that you print the graphic out of your home printer. Doesn't have to be a fancy printer. Cut it out with scissors and put it onto a shirt, like lay it onto a desk. Put that printout onto your shirt and visualize it. And you right there can tell you or your customer whether you think it's the right appropriate size for that graphic or not. If you don't want to go through that, the imprint size chart's a good recommendation. Now, just for using this, just for instructions on how to use this, the file that I uploaded is 3 inches by 3 inches. But what I'm going to first do is put the size in incorrectly. And then when in the checkout process, we're going to see an error. And I want to go through the error with you so that you can understand what to do to upload your file properly. So once you have I know I'm jumping all around here, but there's a lot to this. If you have any questions, feel free to call us. Our contact information is down here. You can email us at this email address here, or you can call us at this number here. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. is generally when we get back to everybody. So once you have the details of your job selected here, there's add-ons such as neck label printing, oversized prints, printing onto a pocket, which we do. And then one really cool thing now for digital printing is we have all of these new options available for digital printing on garments, such as foil, reflectives, glow-in-the-darks, glitter, neon, which are great. And the price will show up here in this green box based on the choice you choose here. So check that stuff out. Those are great add-ons. No add-ons are necessary for an order to be completed. When you do put in your quantity over here and you choose the type of garment, so let's say I'm doing hoodies, this does not affect the price in most cases. Let's see if it does here. T-shirts. Nope, same price. Now with our new screen printing 2.0, there are some new fees for certain items like hoodies and polos, jackets that are a little bit more difficult to print, but it's minor fees. That's a whole different subject. So with digital printing, there's no additional charges currently. So you would choose the type of product. You would input the style number and the color. So like G2000, which is Gildan 2000, and then black. And then right here, you put large. So say there's 45 of that. Or just say, for example, you have 30 of that are large and 15 Gildan 2000s that are red, and those are going to be mediums. You can see how it's building up the details of your order here and also still showing you the price for that. So once you have all the input for your job done, you can simply attach your mockup. If you don't have a mockup ready, you can download ours, upload it here, and add it to the cart. You're going to click the Add to Cart button. And then once you're into the cart, all you do is check out as you normally would. So say, for example, you want to add screen printing or embroidery to these garments. That was what we're going to consider a combo order. We're going to make a video for that as well. So stay tuned for that, or maybe it'll be viewable on your page here shortly. And what that's going to do is compound your turn time, because just doing the direct to film on these garments is taking this amount of time. So say, for example, you have screen printing that's going to go on the other side, and that start date isn't going to happen until April 7th, being that this is even a rush. So the website is capable of adding all of those details together for you. And there'll be a video that populates somewhere here in the future on these pages that helps instruct you on how to do it. So one thing I'll do here is add this to the cart, and we'll see the error show up for this. And we'll go over that here real quick. Select your files required. I forgot to add a mockup. So let me do that. I got one on my desktop, and it's right. PDF. Let's try this one. All right. So add to cart now. It's validating. And here's what it's saying. Okay. So one thing I didn't mention about your uploads is they must be 300 DPI. Not 305 DPI, not 400 DPI, not 600 DPI, not 200 DPI. It must be 300 DPI. The reason why it must be 300 DPI is because that is the base point for this tool that we use to measure the size of the graphic you upload. If it is not 300 DPI, it's going to calculate it wrong no matter what, because it's assuming that you're uploading a 300 DPI file. There's also a video here to watch that gives even more details about this. So there you go. If you have any questions, like I said before, go ahead and contact us down here. Maybe email us the files and say you're having trouble uploading it. We'll get right back to you. So if you do need to change your file to exactly 300 DPI, you re-upload it here. It gives you the option to reload. Let me find it again. Boom, boom. I'm going to change this to 3, and we're going to add it to cart, and we're good to go. All right, so that's the quick summary of how to order on the new page here. And you can always go to your account page once your order is in to see where your job is at in production. You simply go to My Account. Your page might look slightly different, but here's where you find your orders, right here under orders. Here's the order number. You can get an invoice here. Once your job is shipped, a tracking number will populate here. If you ordered shipping through us, if you provided us a label, no tracking number would show there. All right, I hope this helps. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.